Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Um, I know it has been a while, and this is an introductory video to let you all know that we will be beginning our new lecture series. And the first lecture will be on the good, the bad, and the ugly men, women, and masculinity by Judith Halberstam. So this is just an introductory video to let you know that we are beginning again. And since it is a very short video, I'd like to deal with the first paragraph of this essay, where our author discusses about what she is actually dealing with in this essay. So, this essay explains the relationship of men and women to dominant and minority forms of masculinity through a discussion of three very different set of debates. So, she brings up three different set of debates, in order to put forward her argument on female masculinity. Okay, she argues how various genres and theoretical frameworks have not dealt with female masculinity enough. And according to her, it is high time that they have discussed, especially feminism and masculinity studies have discussed the idea of female masculinity or dealt with the concept of female masculinity in order to move forward. And since we are in an age of inclusion and we are trying to understand different forms of genders and sexualities, it is highly important for feminism and masculinity studies and gender studies to address the concept of female masculinity. In order to put forward in order to support this argument, she deals with three debates. And the first debate is about heterosexuality and dominant masculinity, a crisis that has happened in the late 20th century in heterosexuality and dominant masculinity. And in order to understand this crisis or make us understand about this crisis, she takes a series of films as her primary text, and she calls these texts as heterosexual conversion narratives. And using these films, she tries to understand, she tries to explain what is the crisis that has happened in the narratives of heterosexuality and dominant masculinity. And in the second debate, what she discusses is about feminism, the relationship between feminism and masculinity studies. Masculinity studies have dealt with the various gender dynamics in the society and so on and so forth. And feminism has tried to bring up another aspect of gender dynamics in the society, which the masculinity studies were have or had not addressed. But according to her, neither feminism nor masculinity studies, neither of these genres have tried to understand what female masculinity is. It is not that they are not aware of such a thing, but they have not tried to deal with it in a deeper manner. And they have tried to avoid it till date. And in her final debate, in the final section of this essay, which is the heart of this essay, she discusses the topic of female ugliness and the history of abjection of female masculinity. So she takes a literary text to discuss about how this narrative or the concept of female ugliness have been developed over the centuries. And she also discusses about the abjection of female masculinity, why female masculinity have not been discussed enough by various people. So this is what the essay is about, and there are a lot of terms that you have to be familiar with, like dominant and minority forms of masculinity, heterosexuality, then conversion narratives, then feminism, masculinity studies, female masculinity, female ugliness. Then there are lots of other terms that you need to be familiar with. So if you are interested in knowing about female masculinity and various terms associated with it, the developments in this area of study, this is a text that you should go through. And if you would like to know more about it, do look forward for our next video, which will be dealing with this essay and all the terms that I've just mentioned in a very detailed manner. So I hope to see you all in the next class, next lecture. Thank you.